Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with a reading for you for the month of November. That's right, you Aries. This is for you for the month of November. So as I mix the cards, let me tell you what I am seeing for you. First of all, there is a card that's flipped out. 8, the work ethic. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, this is a moment in the month of November where you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to really make huge strides in terms of your business, your work, your career. Not only, it is a two-way street. This means that for every step forward you take, you will be recognized in return for merit. Let me go on and tell you that there's not only the work ethic involved here. It seems that you will be wanting to be given. You will want responsibility, but up to a certain degree. You don't want any responsibility unless it is paid, unless you will come ahead. And what's interesting is that the month of November, for those of you who are in the negotiation seat, you have negotiative power. Look, what's more interesting than all of this is that Aries, this month you can go in for it, get that responsibility, get paid for it, but you can also choose to take a step back and not take up responsibility for someone else's business. It looks to me that for those of you who have your own business, your own career, your own hobby, this is the time to make huge strides in that respect. Huge strides, huge new ideas. Whatever you put out there will be coming back to you in the terms of creativity. Let me take a look now for you for what the focus is really in this month. What is the focus? The focus is on the responsibility, as I have said so, but also about you not wanting to go there very much. It's not in your heart. And what is in your heart is a concentration, Aries, on your happiness. Yes, there's a little egocentric. Yeah, you're thinking about number one. You're thinking about yourself. And this is the time to do that, Aries. You're thinking of how wonderful it would be if you can just go and seek pleasure out and everything would just go into place. It looks like for you, Aries, the key word here is pleasure. And like I said, you do want responsibility, but not for them. You want your own. You want your own responsibility for your own business because it's you. All right. So now you would start thinking, those of you who are watching me, this is for Aries, solar, the sun, moon, and rising sign. A lot of people who cross-watch and perhaps have a little bit of Aries in their chart or a lot of Aries in their chart, they always ask me, they always tell me, Aries, what is the key word for Aries? Me, and the head. All right, the head is very important. What happens in that head? That head gives all the messages to the entire body. When it starts here, when the creative juices start here, Aries, that's when we get the message all over our body to get moving. You not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk in November. And not only this reading is also having an effect forward. There's a dynamic quality here. Just let me take another room and I'll another rune and I'll get you settled. Aries. I've got here 4 runes. And what do these runes tell me? I did say it's propelling you forward. The reading is telling us about what is going forward, what will happen in the future after November. But we have here Awats, and Awats is a rune that is a journeying rune. Okay, it is. Awats also talks about changing houses, moving, changing jobs. When it's in this position, it tells you that this is not the month for that, but it will be coming up. Either a change in job or a change in house. Weird, the nameless, faceless rune. This talks about faded destiny. Something faded, something that is going to happen. And with the idea of, remember I showed you Gifu here, when we have weird and Gifu, it tells you that love is coming in your life. It's not that it's coming, you have it. You have it in your life. And there is someone that has been there all the time. They've been in past lives. They've been around. They've crossed your path so much that sometimes you think to yourself, yeah, they're there, but nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Well, there is sort of a game changer. November is sort of a game changer because it has to do with someone changing the game in terms of love, in terms of your love for you and you for them. They convince you that, yes, of course it's us. Of course it's us. Now, we've got 2 other runes here. One is Diag, and Diag always talks about sort of speeding things up. Now, for us Aries, and I'm including this, things don't happen fast enough, and we are not patient. But when someone comes to you and says, look, I need to talk to you, I think we should spend some more time together. And then they say, how about in 2 weekends? How about spending the weekend with me at my place? And you're thinking, why not tomorrow? Why do I have to wait 2 weekends? Your Aries mind. But I invite you, Aries, for just this once to think, holy moly, this person is completely nuts changed. They have finally got their courage up to talk to you. That's one thing. Diag talks about growth and increase. More time with this person, the growth of you two together. We also have here, we have this rune that's called Otala. Otala is anything that money can buy, but you're not interested in even spending it, You're not thinking about money. For you, Aries, especially in the month of November, it's like nails. You cut your nails, they grow back. You're not really concentrating on that. You are so forward looking that, people who are behind you, they see all of the dust because you're so fast. But Otala tells us that, Aries, you're consumed by a vision. You are consumed by something that you have. It's an unwritten goal. All of your actions so far have brought you to that month, brought you to the month of November. Now we're going to start seeing the seeds popping, just like popcorn in the microwave or in a pan. But in the microwave, you could see it, you can pop, and you can see it. That's what November is going to be like. It's like popcorn. And, I would like to say that your love life is going to be like pop. Things are a poppin'. Things really are a poppin'. And it is not only in your love life. Things are a poppin' in your career. I don't talk about money. Why? Because it's just something you don't have to talk about. That's just, ça va rien dire. So it's without saying, it goes without saying. You get it. You got it. It's coming. You know that. And so you're not spending and wasting, I would say wasting. You're not wasting time on that to think about that because you're light years ahead of everybody. Light years ahead of everybody with the work that you do, the ideas that you have, your creativity, your reasoning processes. Okay. What is the downside of that? The downside is people just see smoke and dust. They don't see you anymore. And because of a lack of patience, people take it as a criticism. They take it as meaning you're not interested, but it's not. They're still thinking, I wonder if they're interested. And what are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing the next day? And November is one of those months. November is an 8 of Wands month, the shooting wands of love. Here I have the vera, sibilla cards. And, there's a new entry here. This is some enemy. There's a new entry coming in. Not the person that I was saying that has been around. They want to come, invite you for the weekend. There's another person. There's another person that, that catches your eye, and you just turn the corner and you go and size them up. If you're in a supermarket, you just turn, you follow them up to the cash register, up to the, to where you have to buy your goods. There are happy times. Now, in a video, in the conversation with James Gandolfini that I invite you to go take a look at, I just did that yesterday. I said, we're on lockdown. We're on semi-lockdown now. And to tell you the truth, part of me is thinking, oh, how nice I could cook. Oh, how nice, how nice. Today. Then tomorrow is another. It will be something else. But there are happy times. The month of November is a time when you take time. You take time to have time to be with other people and to be happy with them. Aries, you are a flirt. You rival Leos in that, how flirty you can be. But you are a one-woman man and a one-man woman. Or for like sex relationships, you are a one-person. Now, a lot of you are going to think, she doesn't know me. All right. It's very short-lived. I see you as cruising around that supermarket and turning the aisle and looking at that person that caught your eye. It's just temporary. It's just a moment. We have eyes, so our eyes are there to look, and we look. That's part of the excitement of life, isn't it, Aries? Now, let's take another look at these cards from under the deck. We've got some healing to do. And this is the Doctor. And there are things that you don't want to abide by. You're given a set of rules. You are told, look, Aries, you have to be at that time. You have to take care of business at 4 p.m. on Monday afternoon. It's your job. There's nothing worse that you can be told is reminded of your responsibilities. And you, more than any other sign of the zodiac, want to be your own boss. Okay, what are we going to do? Quit? Boy, that would be great. But you think about it and try to find leeways through and loopholes. Art is the process of working through constrictions and limitations. What comes out is art. You are an artist, Aries. You are above all an artist. I'm looking at where are my tarot? Where are my tarot? Okay, taking it from the bottom of the deep blue tarot deck. You always feel in the month of November, you always feel that that person, that very special person for you, is with you no matter what, no matter whether they communicate with you or they don't, or whether you have them right next to you or you don't. It just is. It just is. It just is. You're flanked by a sense of unconditional love, regardless, again, and I'll repeat that, whether you are with someone or you are not. And it's beautiful to see. Temperance. Only time will tell, and you have time. You have all the time in the world, because you know that it is unconditional and that person isn't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. So I can take a trip to China. I can take a trip to Finland. I'll just go for a week or two. When I come back, where are they going? They're going to be there. And boy, I'll have so much to tell them. I do hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends. Namaste. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until we read together again. Bye-bye.